Alright, we are back with episode 3. I have just taken some horrible prescription mouthwash recommended by a dentist for a problem I'm having. I hope it doesn't affect my ability to talk because we've been doing a lot of talking, a lot of reading in this game. I've been enjoying it. I hope the people back home have been enjoying it. As much as I enjoy a game that has actual game aspects to it, the sort of visual novel thing is pretty nice as well. Also, it's not just like, oh, we're just not even making any choices. We're making plenty of choices, and I think a fair bit of them do seem to matter. So, anyway, let's go back. Right now, we're in the middle of, or actually succeeding in figuring out what Kuno's whole deal is. So Cuno is this little fire-headed little boy. He's got an amphetamine habit, and we've just realized that Cuno S is the actually bad one. He's nothing compared to Cuno S. So we're gonna find out a little bit more about Cuno S. So what do you mean she smoked someone?
Cuno means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
Really? Isn't she too small to overpower someone?
Are you getting this? You think I'm fucking telling you a joke here? How hard do you think it is to kill a fat ass? Sweet talk him, then knife him.
A fat ass, huh?
She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
Okay, how many cops has she killed?
Forget Cuno said that. Cuno was just shitting. Cuno was just running his mouth. Cuno's stupid like that.
He feels eyes in the back of his head and stops.
The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes.
The true monster of this story, perhaps. He thinks she has anything to do with the dead man?
Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Cuno wasn't around, and C was with Cuno.
Where were you?
Look, Cuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
Fair enough.
He speaks the truth, my liege.
Thank you, drama. You said she's insane.
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit. She does the real deal.
I'm sorry. Cat burning is kitty? What's the real deal?
Snuff radio shit.
Ooh.
Believe me, pig, you don't want to know.
Alright, what's that language she uses? Napa Kimpi? Figari?
Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people or some shit.
What people?
Crazy people. The fucking Nakis. I don't know.
I still think it's Finnish.
Sounds boreal, like something from the tundra and tiger-covered Cutler, Isola. Far, far away from here. As far as possible, really.
Do they have red-haired people there?
You mean evil little red-haired people like her? Yes, they do. The Suruese have that ginger gene.
Huh. Cuno, could she be Suruese?
Surois? Like that man from Helmdall shit? She could be. She could be that Helmdall shit.
Hjemdal. That doesn't sound as Finnish.
Revelshot does have a small Suruese community. Or she climbed into a yakberry crate and was shipped over accidentally.
Interesting. Is she your sister?
Fuck no, she's not my sister. She's just a stray who got in. Like a mad dog or some shit.
Stray, huh?
Yeah, she was just there.
He points at the apartment building behind the fence.
What was that, Cuno?
The little one twists her neck, looking at the building.
She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack, in the dark.
Why was she dripping wet?
Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner, every time Cuno went out.
You said she got in. How?
I don't know. Someone left the door open. Cuno comes home, and she's sleeping under the desk, under the pile of clothes, like a dog.
What about your parents?
Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there, or thinks it's fucking Cuno. Shit's all on Cuno.
I think his dad beats him too.
Cuno, Cuno S, two of a kind.
So why is she called Cuno S then?
Cause she fucking looks like Cuno.
So you don't even know her name?
No one knows her name. Cuno told you, this shit was psycho killer.
Alright, so after all this, how are you dealing with all this?
How's Cuno dealing? Cuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with any of it. C doesn't either. Cuno's got this shit under control.
You need backup. I'm here for you, kid.
Listen, listen. See, it's Cuno's go-to. Cuno's protecting her. You fuck with C. You fuck with Cuno. You threaten her. You threaten to take her away.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. You understand?
The boy looks you in the eye, black pupils trying to focus. I can respect that.
Alright. Now, we can do business.
Hey, alright. Business, huh?
Yeah? What do you want? Kuno can hook you up with...
He starts, no longer whispering.
Don't hook him up with shit, Cuno.
See? Relax. He respects the Cuno. Cuno made him respect the Cuno. You respect the Cuno, you get all kinds of shit.
Fantastic.
Kuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics if you run a little errand for the Cuno. Get you hooked, pig. Get his hook in you. Then Cuno gonna get you hooking for more. Cash in big style. Pig hooker. That's right. Kuno's a candy store for pigs now. Get ready to be rewarded.
He concludes, spreading his hands like a baker, presenting a selection of finely baked pastries. So I think I'm on level 4, 3, something? I don't know. I've got 2 skill points in the bank here, as we can see. I have no idea what to spend them on, but at least we can build them up. What was that about you running an errand and illegal narcotics?
The fuck do you want with it?
No.
Call Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Cuno. Gets it from his dad. Cuno and his dad are major suppliers. That's where Cuno gets his lightning on. Problem is, Cuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Cuno's door. Streets going mad. Cuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it.
Okay, okay.
Dirty popo man is you. In there is Cuno's violent dad on steroids. Cuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, you can have half the speed.
Alright, so who is your dad, Cuno?
Cuno's dad is a fucking monster. He's the most violent man in Revachol. He doesn't give a shit about a single thing. He drinks too.
Are you sure you can take on the most violent man in Revachol? In your condition?
I'm pretty sure I can't, as a matter of fact. How much material are we talking about?
Like half.
Okay, half of what?
A baggie. But like in this vial.
But that's not very much material at all.
Fuck you talking about half a G? This shit is giant grade A shit. So clean you can barely see it.
You can barely see it because there's barely any.
I've made up my mind, Cuno, and this is what's going to happen.
Okay. Cuno's listening.
Okay, here are my options. I'm going in there, all guns blazing, to get that speed. I'm going in there, but not for the speed. I'm going after the most violent man in Revachol. I'm going in there for justice. I'm a narc. I'm going to confiscate that crap. I'm going in there for justice. You lie. You need speed. So, I'm not going in there.
Cuno sees you're too pussy to face Cuno's dad. It's okay. Come back when your balls are big time.
Okay, my balls might get big time.
Another sane decision, detective.
Okay, thank you, Kim.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Cool. Alright, well, that was a blast, Cuno. Alright, thanks for the autosave game. So, journal. Where's the rest of the armor? So, we need to ask the Jolly Mesk. What was the troubadour, I think is what he called him. Gotcha. Alright, so, there's all that. Is there anything else I can, put in my thoughts here? Doesn't look like it. So, no, I need the crowbar in my held right hand.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
What does this say? This is the logo of the municipality of Revachol. Very low. Don't think I can do that. Not yet, at least. So, let's unequip this thing here. Equip these to open locked containers, huh? Wonder if that would help.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Tool not equipped. You say tool's not equipped, but... Hang on a second. Wait. tool equipped. So it's equipped now.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
This is a white check. You may retry it. Well, let's see what happens.
Force time isn't happening. You've jammed the pry bar under the lid, but it just isn't bending.
That's it. I can't pry it
Let's
open.
ask the manager for the key. This is clearly not working.
You may be right, Ken Kitsuragi. You may be right. Alright, so speaking of Ken, let's get away from the drug-addicted little kid here and have a little chat. Just mano a mano.
Yes?
Tell me about the case again.
What do you want to know?
Now that we've inspected the scene, I want to know more about this pissing competition you mentioned.
What's there to say? It's just stupidity.
Okay, yeah, it's stupidity, but what kind of stupidity?
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion.
Aha, I get it. So this is a struggle over who runs Martinez.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words.
I see.
I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest, with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
Understood, Kim.
So he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary.
I see. So you volunteered to spoil it?
Yes. I am an unrepentant spoilsport.
Oh, I feel that. What's special about Martinez?
Martinez? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
Interchange, huh? So that's the cutoff point. I wonder what this says about me, that I was sent by my station. He raised an eyebrow, thinking it best to let you make the next move. I must be an augury, an apocalyptic omen sent by my people. Can you guess my message?
No.
Okay, better not to relay it.
I agree. Too dark. Was there anything else you wanted to ask about the competition? If not, we should move.
Okay, enough about the competition then. Tell me something else.
Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
He's actually glad it's addressed now.
Aha! So I have a... Oh, Sylvie's suicide jokes increased my logic. Fascinating. He's actually glad... Okay, so cool. That's a bit of empathy as well. So logic formidable. This is a red check. Or no, not a red check, a white check. It's a low chance, but why did the furry first send me?
Because you're the best qualified. No, that doesn't seem right.
Okay, so that was a failure. Dumb brain. I'm good for nothing.
You look dumb if you keep the lieutenant waiting for too long.
Yeah, okay. So my morale got a little damaged. Shouldn't be an issue. Alright, so what do we got now? We've got these skills. Let's see. No extra thoughts. Alright, so what to do next? So before I do anything else, I'm going to check out my journal. So sing karaoke. Who made the call? Pay for damages. No leads there. I have a pry bar, didn't work. Track down your badge. No leads. No leads. This has the troubadour. Oh, we can use Kim's shortwave. That's easy. Okay, great. So, wait, hang on, one more thing. There was an exclamation mark point in done. Oh. Wait, map? Oh. I see. So if I take off my clothes and try the savoir-faire check, it might actually work. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, let's go to the radio. Seems easy enough.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers,
I know
a
what I
radio
see.
microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Could you run a serial number from a pair of armored boots for me?
Sure, officer. What's the number? And the make of the armor, if you know it.
The make and model of the armor is Fairweather T500
Got
VE.
it. I'll contact the ICP database immediately. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully they'll have dug up something useful by then.
God, I almost feel like a real cop.
The International Collaboration Police, ICP, is an inter-Isolari law enforcement service, the crown jewel in the moral intern diadem, alongside EPIS and the coalition government.
Okay. I know some of those words, but I'm not really sure what they all mean. Oh god, no. Okay, I'm done with the radio.
57th, over and out.
Her voice disappears into the void.
In the cabin, you see
Yeah,
a
we're closing the door. Okay. So we need to wait until tomorrow. Easy enough. Okay, so what else is there to do? What else is there to do? I mean, let's go to the harbor, of course. Oh, there's a person here. I am tempted to talk to them. Yeah, let's do it.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
The man mutters to himself, accenting the beats as he goes. This may be the troubadour mentioned earlier.
a simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
From another planet. Hey there.
Very normal voice. What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
He motions towards the sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture. Alright, so what's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
Limbo, huh? So that's where I am.
Yeah, exactly.
It's official. He too agrees. This is the antechamber of the afterlife.
So how long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
So, if I know my French, and I don't, wouldn't this be l'homme instead of le homme? So that suggests that this person isn't actually French. Okay, so, right, I wasn't actually paying attention to what he was saying. Okay, could you say it again, only a little less plotting?
Everyone's a critic, man. It's okay. I've been here a whole week already. So tell me, what do you need?
Care to spare some change for working stiff?
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
They? Who?
The bosses, man.
Makes sense. First work, then pay.
Makes sense. It sucks is what it does.
Maybe don't tell people. The people they don't like are actually right.
Okay. Tell me more about this strike.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands. No way in or out.
So what's the union demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
I see. Okay, so Kim knows who this person is. Well, Kim's a good person to have around. What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
Anything else I should know?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of who?
Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
Not you.
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
He glances down the road toward the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes. So do you know anything about the dead man? The one hanging behind the hostel there?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Gotcha. Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
And your conclusion?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
I see. What are you hauling anyway?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Time to arrest him.
Okay, and what are you actually hauling?
Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo. Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits, and that kind of thing.
Okay, sporting
They
goods.
usually get shipped to Grad in the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il-Moran market lately.
That's your machine behind you?
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
I think my partner is.
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6.
That a Fallon A6 you got there?
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he's spent too long in this lorry.
Could I get one of those Fallon tracksuits you're hauling?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
Nothing illegal then?
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
Okay, so another question.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
We could pass this. Let's try it.
Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
Man, you look sad. What's going on with you?
I'm okay, man. Just... the jams got me down. The fumes, the chemical rainbows, the tarpaulin stretched on the frames and the dull engines off.
The man recedes into his days of words.
Maybe the full-on direct approach wasn't correct. Damn. It's tricky business looking into someone's eyes and not doing it wrong.
Alright, good
Don't
talk.
be a stranger.
He gives a salute with 2 fingers. So that was mostly useless. What's over here? Oh, we're going far. A bold slogan, Humanox covers the truck. That's not a slogan. What are you?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Is this part of this? Wow. Pretty crazy. Who is this?
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane."
Cool.
Not a good track record of mental health in that family.
Alright. What did this king do?
What did he do? You have no idea what you did either. How would you know what this guy did many centuries ago?
You raise a great point there, Encyclopedia.
High above you, the king stands triumphantly oblivious to your memory trouble.
Alright, let's get the heck out of here. So what else is there? There's this. Interesting. So we could retry that crowbar. Ruins full of snow. No one lives here anymore. Yeah, alright. So, let's see here. Don't really want to talk to that person. I can check this out. A foreign car kept in good condition. Can I not talk to this person? God, people are leaving money everywhere, huh? The lorries probably stored fuel here. Now they store booze. Alright, let's talk to this agitator.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
Yeah, I remember this guy. The man yells towards the harbor gates. His voice is the loudest of the lot, and oddly screechy for a man of his size. What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everyone else here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Why should I?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Okay, then yes.
Ha! Couldn't handle us. A cause gives the workers strength, gives them power. We have a right to work!
Freaking scab.
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
I don't think I've chosen any sides yet.
Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. Cops tend to side with the higher-ups, but you're essentially still workers.
Are you not siding with the higher-ups as a scab?
I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand the right to work! Right to work!
Yeah, so I got some questions for you.
Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you! We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
He points his finger at the man sitting on the railing.
So do we, Scott.
The loitering man hollers in return. I want to get into the harbor too.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
I'm interviewing people about a murder that took place here, behind the hostel cafeteria there.
I know nothing about a murder.
I think you do know something.
The mention of a killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through him. Interesting.
Why so tense?
What are you talking about? I'm not tense.
Yes, he's tense.
Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
This isn't really my area of expertise.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Pity. Let us work!
So who are all these strikebreakers?
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests.
The man runs a hand through a steadily graying military haircut.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Interesting. Alright, I gotta ask, where exactly are you from?
What's it to you?
Deep-set suspicion drips from every syllable. Routine, part of the investigation.
Am I a suspect? Done no crimes. I only fight for the rights of people.
Yeah, I already got that. I'm interested in your background.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
Sweet, I know bars. Been thrown out from several. Maybe that's why you seem familiar.
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
Not right now, but I might have been there. I don't really remember things well.
Uh-huh. It was a long time ago.
I see. What exactly is your goal here?
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And you are unable to reach the entrance?
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Wait, head measurer?
Huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The access panel is right behind him.
Okay, well, how bad could one guy be? You seem capable.
Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained.
I see. Ancient military tactics, huh?
I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters.
Have you considered storming in? Like, all of you?
Why don't you go arrest them instead? I'm sure they've done plenty of criminal shit. They have that look.
Alright, it's 3 p.m. now.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
The man rubs his jaw, a perfect lightly bearded square wedge. Got it, so he's a Chad or whatever. I'm just gonna leave. It says GRIH. Okay, so who can we talk to? Can talk to Kim. Grab some money while we're here. Whoops. Check out this. Freet. There's 3 T's there, I see. A glossy magazine, most able-bodied men. This issue hosts a top 10 list. Huh. Jump Jams, a populaire musique mag. Gotcha. So Freet, I think they have ammonia and stuff. Magnesium, sure. I have some morale damage already.
Scab?
Asks a man with jolly eyes, tilting his head. What exactly is a scab? I already know,
A
but
kind
sure.
of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses.
You don't seem to like them much.
Gotta be bloody stupid or freaking evil to scab. Or I guess scared, maybe. But scared of what? Of who?
He looks at the mask, squinting his eyes as if trying to ascertain what they're scared of.
Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something.
Have you tried talking to them?
We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
Anyway, I'm not a scab, I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab.
Fair enough.
Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, "Let us cop for less money."
He chuckles, then realizes.
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the wild north? Come to see the strife?
I've come to Martinez investigating a murder.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
Maybe you want to help me solve it by telling me who did it.
Of course, Policia. It wasn't me. You can rule me out. Easier that way.
If you say so.
Should we? He's nice. I don't like nice. He didn't do it. It's the truth.
Hey, you're the man in boots at the gates. Cuno said you know about the armor.
The little boy had the good on his promise.
Promise, huh?
To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official Union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, and the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock. Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
The probe into the armor. What did you learn?
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk Union man about some armor.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part.
What sort of technical stuff?
I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia.
Hold up, 4 pieces. Helmet, cuirass, gauntlets, boots. What about the leggings?
Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
I'm ambitious. I'm gonna find all of it. All the pieces.
All of it? There are junior officers out there, eager to prove themselves. I would leave some for them, and I would leave the boots to processing, but okay. Let's find all of it.
A mesquite epic then, all across Martinez. I hope it will be a real bonanza for you.
So Cuno used us to what? Scare you?
It's a minor nuisance. It's all good.
He contemplates taking a swig from his flask. Well, thank you for the cooperation, sir.
No problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
He is sincerely grateful. He is not tracking down pieces of armor right now.
Alright, so I'm looking for assistance with a dead body situation.
Body still hanging in the tree? Hey, that's a rough pickle. Can't help you with that, sorry. I'm not really an admirer of dead bodies. Might be someone else from the Union can render assistance.
So does that mean you can let me through the gate?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
Beneath the jolliness, he suddenly seems doubtful.
Challenging. Nice. That's simple. I just walk in.
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Measurehead.
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist there. Walk right past him,
Right.
then press the button to unlock the door,
Uh-huh.
then go past him again,
Okay.
and you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
For some reason, it doesn't seem like it's going to be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best Measurehead in a physical confrontation, or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Has anyone here ever bested him in a physical confrontation?
Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong.
I see. Has any of the scabs... Oh, that's not good grammar. Have any of the scabs tried converting to his worldview?
Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition.
Got it. Just one more thing.
Sure.
I'm a bit short on money right now. Can you give me some of it?
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
He flips a coin toward you. Oh, God.
The coin lands into your hand
Really?
as if it has always belonged there. The swallow returns.
Appreciate it.
Always glad to help out the RCM. Shame I can't do more. Things are meager at the moment due to,
Protesters. Understood.
you know, the winter's fat is slowly running out and all. Still better than scabbing, though.
The Union has problems getting by?
Nothing to worry about, really. The jam's a bit of a mess. Cargo can't get in or out. The rationing is a bit stricter, is all. Supplies should last the strike, though.
Every little bit helps.
I'm always glad to help out when possible. Not like these slithering scabs.
What's the strike about, anyway?
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss would be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the Union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
Okay, so I gotta find the Union boss. Somehow. Right. Let's go up here. In case of a strike, press button behind guard. A hermetically sealed door, locked by electronic means. There's no lock picking or door kicking this one. Oh god, autosave, right. The Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor. What's Kim got to say about all this?
Yes?
Alright, well, I did just autosave, so if I die here talking to the guy, it's alright. +1 physical instrument. Something to consider. Maybe I should take off this tie as well. Savoir-faire. No, it's the shoes. They give me composure, but they don't give me savoir-faire. And the pants. I see. Okay. Where's the rest of the armor? Cuno lied to you. Return and confront him. Get boots off. Find the armor pieces. Okay. Talk to Measurehead.
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
This is Measurehead's babe.
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
Alright, let's size him up.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology?
A ripple of muscle passes underneath his skin. He lets you look.
It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, Sandwich. You are not in danger, because you are not a threat to me.
Well, that's a relief. My body is unimportant. I'm with the police and we need to get into the harbor.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al Ghul.
His face contorts in disgust, as if he were smelling a dead rat. Al Ghul, huh?
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
You're right. I'm an alcoholic, and I need that dead body to no longer be in the tree.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4
Oh God,
is
haplogroup.
done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Show him the ham still got it.
Look, the race stuff is unimportant here. I just need you to help me do my job, please.
Begging for help. Attempting to pass fear for cooperation. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race.
Okay, so if anyone here is wondering what Occident is, there's the Orient and the Occident. So assumedly, this guy's from the Orient and we're part of the Occident.
You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft.
Oh, great gains in race theory, huh?
You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Quakers. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
Sadness, maybe.
You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know
Are you not from the Occident?
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor. This man is not budging. Let's hope his superiors inside are more cooperative.
Alright. You're right about all this. Now I need you to help me get that corpse down from the tree.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you.
I'm still not exactly sure what Semin race is.
The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
You serve the Union, don't you? Aren't they white?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
He turns his eyes towards the harbor, seemingly bored with you.
There must be some friction there. He's keeping it well hidden, however.
Yeah, but you still serve them. How does that factor into your life?
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital. Something your race, naivistic communists, never did.
Polycultural capital, huh? Okay.
Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
My jam is a mysterious force thing.
Jam. Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not? You have picked them up from rock and roll songs?
You know, I've actually gotten it from disco.
Offshoots of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under
Sorry,
the
that's
influence of
pretty funny.
cocaine. It is a shame upon my race. But what is done is done. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race.
Okay, so who are the Seminoles?
The South Island race, haplogroup A4A. We are the rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago. We descend from the Areopagites of ancient Pericarnassus and arrived here 4,000 years ago. Millennia before you.
None of this is actually anything.
We are the future. That is all you need to know.
Alright, so you were born and raised on the islands before you moved to Rivachol?
I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulimbuir are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Seminoles women walk into the grey mass on Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the pale.
I don't know what this guy's saying. So you did not come from the islands?
No. I have heard about it on the radio.
Oh god, alright. Reminds me of some people near my city.
You would be appreciative if you did not further chase this line of inquiry in front of the women.
I'm not sure if I really care how much he appreciates it. So you're not really Seminoles, you're just from Rivachol.
I'm from Couronne. And no, it is not just in Rivachol. The city is central to the Seminoles strategy. Spreading through its trade networks, our culture will dominate the world. You have heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction to come to terms with, and never getting that dead body down from the tree.
I see. It sounds like he doesn't really want me to get the dead body down. He may have been the person who carried the body up to the tree. Interesting. Alright, enough of all this. Kim, what do you think?
I don't think anything about this. We are wasting our time having this conversation.
You might be right.
Your pedomorphic friend is right.
Pedomorphic?
You should leave here with your tail between your legs, contemplating race extinction. I am an immovable obstacle.
Okay, so what are those tattoos of yours supposed to mean?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
You say as a racist? He gestures towards the lorryman down the street.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenology grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
I'm not going to say anything.
Your silence betrays your inferiority. You do not have a reply. You should enter a deep race slumber. Perhaps in 4,000 years, there is need for a servile homunculus.
Well, this was enlightening.
We still need to get into the harbor. We need help with the tree situation. There must be another way.
I dream about you all the time. Right. So, is there any... Can I get this box here? No, this guy's in the way. Right. I don't have an immediate idea of how to get him out of the way. Oh, my audio's messing up a little bit. Not exactly sure why. Just on the right side of my headphones. Okay. None of these people I can talk to except for the quote-unquote alpha male. Right, Right, well, I suppose now's as good a time as any to check the secret... Oh, well, we can talk to this guy.
Welcome.
Oh, Jesus. Announces a rotund man. Racist lorry driver. The remark isn't addressed to you, it's addressed to the lieutenant. Why are you addressing my partner like that?
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
You tell him, Kim.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Ah, so we are in a limbo.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense.
Man, Kim is getting angry.
Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Okay. Kim, I got your back.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
Yes, obviously.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness. You sense slight embarrassment for the outburst. Or is it pride? Impossible to tell.
I got a success, but it's still impossible to tell?
Whatever you say, officers.
He waits impassively, cigarette smoldering between his fingers.
You could ask him to show you the soles of his boots. He definitely looks like someone capable of a lynching. Maybe he was present.
So what are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
So I noticed this before, but this is the guy that Measurehead. Oh God! Now I just realized why they call him Measurehead, because he measures everyone's skull to see if they're worthy, racially superior. So how long has this been going on?
The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe. But this here is just the last week or so.
This here, huh? Couple months.
Apples.
Apples?
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest. You were bested.
Fine. Let me see the soles of your boots.
Been admiring the stompers, huh? Sure thing. Check them out.
He lifts his left foot, then the right.
On the bottom of the man's boots, you see an intricate tangle of treads with no immediately discernible pattern.
What's up with your soles?
It's Revachol.
Where'd you get boots like that?
Custom made. Cost me a pretty penny.
He rubs the back of his balding head, but why?
For when the invasion comes. The last thing they'll see before the lights go
Oh.
out is illustrious Revachol.
Okay, buddy.
It doesn't look like the lieutenant cares. He just makes a little note.
What is this invasion, anyway? Sounds more like immigrant bashing.
Hey man, you know, there are all sorts of invasions. I thought we could rely on the cops. We're in this together, whether you realize it or not.
Okay, we're done. So, what do we got? Let's check out this little, thing here. Closed for winter. Yeah, I remember that. Goods from the lorry haphazardly litter the surroundings. Right, so let's see. If we can use the secret passage. Okay, so can I save? Let's quick save here. Now, close. So we gotta get rid of our boots and our shoes. Or pants and our shoes. There we are. Do you like my underwear?
Yes?
Ah, he has nothing to say about it.
A tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught on the railing.
Okay. Let's try it.
Nope. No. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up here.
I'm not exactly sure why the text and the voice doesn't match, but right, I can't do it right now. I'll make the jump next time.
Sure. Just be careful, okay? Looks like you almost strained a muscle there.
Okay, well, nothing we can do about that now. Let's put our clothes back on. Now you. Yeah. I'm gonna try to open up that dumpster again. So, let's go back. Now, so it's 3:47, looks like. It's raining outside as well. So we have a little bit of an advantage here. Put this on. Pretty awful, but... Oh, wait.
This trash container...
Let's put on the crowbar. Am I right-handed or left-handed?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
I see. Well, I can talk to the bar owner. Maybe he'd be willing to give me the key. It's highly doubtful, but might as well try. And I think the entrance must have been here. Oh, we have a new friend. I think. It's all about money, you know? Preach it. What's over here? A bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Not now.
Oh, excuse me. Do you have something better to do than lust for sweet syrupy rum and lemonade? With a twist of lemon? Maybe lime. Maybe who cares? Just rum?
Yeah, we're not having this thought. Again, as I explained in my previous videos, I'm going to try to avoid any sort of alcohol and drugs.
Can I help you?
Woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts in a man's handwriting. Interesting. Is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feeling is.
Prod at him and find out.
Doesn't it seem callous to you, guarding even your leftovers from the poor?
Callous? What are you? Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The Whirling in Rags is not special in that regard.
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism,
Yep.
Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
Yum yum, tell me more.
He killed himself.
I'm no Krasmazov.
No one was implying you were, officer. Where were we?
We need those keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Okay, so I didn't really expect that to go so well. So about that money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
How much do I owe you
A
again?
lot. A lot. For the room, drinks, and broken window, 130 real.
Let's talk about something else.
Like what? I was rarely enjoying talking about the money you owe me.
I've seen something here at the Whirling, Gart. A thing I need to talk about.
What thing?
I saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
He tosses his head in disdain.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
I think that was directed towards me.
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. retaliate.
It's a shame you gotta suck up to the Union to stay afloat.
I don't. I'm simply providing a service, or really facilitating the offering of services to paying customers, and it doesn't matter. I don't have to explain myself to you.
Well, I got a little
You
experience
should
out of it.
find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
Good thinking, Kim. How do we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
Alright, there's something else I want to ask about.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
I see. Well, okay. I'm gonna sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
You wait and see, cafeteria.
You wait and see, buddy.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Okay, both great successes there. Right, so find out who's in the Union box. Excellent. So now we can... Oh, wait, hang on a second. That's open now. It wasn't open before. Interesting. The dishes are drying. They smell of chemicals and pine trees. Makes sense. Excellent. An aroma of spices, alcohol, and tomato hangs in the air. Hello, friend.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook.
Okay.
As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Quebec. It must be his name. Garancy. Garancy Quebec. Sounds representative.
Since that's a failure, I'm just going to say, hello, sir. Got time for a few questions?
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
You got some impressive pots there.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
Okay, so you understood me, but I guess you can't... You're not going to speak English to me. I don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine. So there's a door there. Anything else that I'm missing? Not that I can see.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimpled lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery.
Let's touch the door.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side.
Let's try to push.
The door does not budge.
Let's say this aloud. I wonder where this door leads.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
I'm drawn to its cobalt blue.
It is quite pretty. I suppose we could look into it as a side investigation.
Yes, a mini side investigation.
Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Excellent. Alright, so I can just ask him that. Perfect. Gart, it's me again. Your favorite customer.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. I love those.
I know you do.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Do you know what's behind it? Do you have...
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He runs his finger across the counter to check for dirt.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
I see.
Yes?
Goodbye. Alright. Can I use WAS to move around? Oh, I can. That's actually pretty good. I do enjoy using WAS rather than this whole point-and-click navigation. Anyway, so there was the dumpster. Was there anything else? Yeah, that's the trash container. Badge, gun. Oh, we have to talk to Cuno. That's right. So let's see if he's still out there.
Yes?
Oh, whoops. No, nothing. Oh, right, we can't use that door. It's the wrong trousers. I should really change back into my shirt. My real shirt. Alright, Kumo.
Fuck does Cuno care?
I talked to Manana about the armor.
So?
He told me you promised to sick the pigs on him.
Yeah, so? Cuno did sick the pigs on him. Cuno's a man of his word.
Cuno sent your fat ass running around like jello.
Look, pig. Cuno sent you to rough some people up. Cuno played you. That happened. Now you and Cuno should move on.
Alright.
Good idea.
Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah, that's what Cuno said. Don't be saying what Cuno said back to Cuno. Get the fuck out of here, Patterson Cuno. After this shit, you better have something real interesting to say if you want to stay in Cuno's face.
Yeah, real interesting.
Been waiting
Narcotics?
for you to fucking man up. In there is Cuno's violent dad.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Kuno's listening. Kuno, see?
Another sane decision, detective.
Shaq, questions about the crime scene.
The fuck about it? Your test.
Get lost.
Yeah.
Yeah? The kingdom of Cuno. Yeah, whatever. Cuno doesn't give it. Cuno doesn't.
Alright, whatever. So we've got another one done. So what does this mean? Cuno lied to you, return and confront him. And I guess we just got experience for that. So how much experience do we have? 40. Not bad. So let's equip our key here. Oh, we've got bullets. Oh, wait. I think we already have the key equipped.
This trash container is locked. The sliding with a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Didn't I just have a premonition that there's something in there?
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
I'm gonna open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Okay.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Excellent.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Alright, let's look at the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Denim trousers.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay.
How did they get the jeans off without taking the boots off?
Drop them in here, officer.
The lieutenant produces a black plastic bag marked evidence from his pockets. Sure.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but...
He looks into the container.
The belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Let's find out.
Something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste,
Ugh.
dripping with pus.
Pus. Bag the shirt.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that...
So we got our perception check. A thrown-out towel, a mug, that's all.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
You think someone from the whirling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Yeah, we need to ask the kids who put them there.
The fuck's he on about? Cuno. He thinks you're an infant or something.
See?
Right.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
The mug. Alright, I'm gonna search the food waste.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Aha.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
I don't know what this is.
It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there.
A miserable looking slip of paper sticks to the board.
If you don't mind my asking, how could you have let your paperwork end up in the trash?
It has a foreboding quality. Maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin.
What are you talking about?
I speaketh the tongue.
Doeth thou also thorough inventories? You should take stock of your notes. Make sure it's all there. Official notes contain informants' names. If some of it has fallen into the hands of the RCM's adversaries, bloodletting may well ensue.
Okay, I'll do that.
It will also not hurt to start taking notes on
hit
the
the wrong
case.
one.
Anyway, where were we?
The lieutenant peers into the trash container where soggy cartons and rags stink uninvitingly.
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
Alright, let's get this mug.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
An antique?
Only in its social sensibility.
We'll take the mug. I see.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Wasn't that muffled?
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
I'm relieved too. So we have... Oh, mugs. And this. We'll do that later. We've got stuff to do. Who put the clothes in the trash? And read the ledger. Right. Wait. What was that? What was that? Name the case. Alright, let's talk to Cuno.
Fuck does Cuno care? The fuck
body.
about it? Your test. Get lost. Yeah? The kingdom of Cuno. The fuck do you want with it?
Alright, the dead man's clothes are put in the trash container. How did they get there?
Yeah, Cuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Cuno.
Yeah, I need to know. It could be a lead in the investigation. Someone may have tampered with the murder scene.
Listen. Cuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Cuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit. Cuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Cuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
Alright, entertain me. What's so great about these pants?
Pig, these are found modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch, urban survival shit. Made in Mirova by scientists. Pants scientists. Believe it, you need this shit.
He unzips his jacket to give you a quick peek at the plastic wrapped pants. They are graphite black and look brand new.
These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban wilderness. Coach Physical Instrument endorses these pants. They are tartan ready. They will also make you into an idiot.
I see. Well, I don't want to turn into whatever Cuno is. I asked you what happened to his clothes. You must have seen them lying around.
Look, Cuno ain't seen shit lying around, except for that up there. Now you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say, "I told you so," any louder.
No, Cuno, you don't know anything about the tampering I'm investigating, and I already have pants.
Whatever. Cuno was trying to help you, but you're too fat for fouling anyway, pig.
There's also a mug in the trash.
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again?
Yeah, does this racist mug have anything to do with it?
Yeah, Cuno sees where this is going. Cuno's got that fast brain. You saying you picked it after the mug fucker, 'cause he's the clothes fucker?
I can't hear you, Cuno. Speak louder, Cuno.
That's exactly what I'm saying, Cuno. Someone has tampered with the crime scene, cleaned some of it up.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator.
He nods in approval. Yeah, he is.
Cuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Stop turning into a pig, Cuno! They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching! Get away from my Cuno.
Yeah? Get your bacon shit away. Cuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Cuno's face. Yeah,
right.
whatever.
We're done with
Cuno
you.
doesn't give a shit.
Oh, it only costs 15. Interesting. But it would turn me into an idiot. I'm off.
Cuno doesn't fucking care.
Okay, so let's talk to the owner again before he leaves for the day. Let's wazd around as well. Right, so...
Can I help you?
I saw another thing.
Another thing? Great.
No.
Yes. Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
I found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Could someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
But maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you were sleepwalking or in a fugue state.
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
You got me there. Who else has keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road.
If you say so, Kim.
Thank you anyway.
Yes?
Gotcha. So what's on my... Who put the clothes in a trash? Who else has unauthorized access to the whirling trash? So this is going to be down the line. Read the ledger. Secret passage. Right. Let's take a look at that door again.
You see a heavy steel door where the door does not budge.
Right. Let's equip a... No. Let's equip our little crowbar here.
You see a heavy... The cobalt blues. The door...
No, nothing. Alright, worth a shot. Maybe. So let's wazd on out of here. Anything else I can explore? Doesn't look like it. That booth is going to open up one day. Let's get out of here. I couldn't see that tip there. Oh god, there's lots of stuff here. This book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on its cover. Disco. On the cover stands a very muscular man surrounded by flames. Hell yeah. Alright. I want to go to the misspelled shop. It seems like it keeps coming up in conversation. And if there's anything I like, it's conversation. Okay, let's check out this. A melancholy pop song plays on the radio. What are you?
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Alco Achieve. What is this machine?
Oh, that's the tear machine.
Yeah, but what is it? Oh my god. This woman. What is she wearing?
It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine. Then it gives you money.
I see. And how do I pick up tear for the tear machine?
You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so...
She shrugs awkwardly.
Feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there. Somewhere.
Cool. Alright, well, there's Kim Kisaragi. What else is there? Yellow roses. Dozens of them. Tulips, too. What are you?
You see several packaged raincoats. fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritte slogan on the back.
What's that?
What is what? It's a raincoat. If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
I can afford it. She taps on a glass counter. The raincoats patiently await purchase. Maybe later.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo. Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
What do those products do?
I don't know. Let's see. Nosafed is a nasal spray. Duramine is a really good painkiller. Magnesium is a dietary supplement. Hypnogamma is...
She stops.
I don't really know what Hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of partying, studying, or exercising.
Can you be a little more specific?
No. Sorry. I'm not like a doctor or anything.
Yeah, I can tell.
Nosafed heals +1 health.
Oh,
Duramine heals
cool.
+3.
Saint Baptiste. You know, the pharmaceuticals company. Saint Baptiste Pharmaceuticals. The one that sells meds out of Saint Baptiste. That one. There.
She is right. Saint Baptiste, the company, derives its name from Saint Baptiste, the city. Itself so named because that's what it is. A rare case where that really is the full etymological history. As far as almost anyone knows, at least.
Alright, I'm gonna leave here, and what's up there?
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer. There, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
This is not a good place for a recovering addict.
Guess not, no.
She looks at the wall of goods behind her, then adjusts her hat.
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But I guess you already know that.
Yeah, just look at me.
Don't ask. Don't look. Don't do anything here. Just go away. Get back to work.
Good advice. Alright, so I think I've examined everything I could. Time to talk to the lady.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
She returns to her magazine.
What's that magazine she's reading?
What magazine are you reading?
You mean this?
She looks at the cover, boasting a colorful photo of 2 girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
I approve of this. Very futuristic.
She pops her raspberry-flavored bubblegum and nods. The lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with an apologetic half-smile.
You mean this? This is Pop...
Looks like it also has something...
Forget about all that. What is
Police
this
de la
fashion
Mode
police feature?
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
I bet your hat would take the prize.
No. I don't like it. I hate it.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
So what is this Fritte?
I don't know. Frit?
And what is Frit?
A 7 to 11 grocery store.
Why is it written with 3 T's?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
The story goes that normal Fritte, with 2 T's, a men's workwear shop in Vredefort, was already taken. So when Fritte Retail Inc. grew into a multinational corporation, they had to add an extra letter to avoid trademark infringement.
Very clever. Let's proceed. I have some questions for you.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
But you will anyway. Does Frit have a warehouse in the back of Whirling in Rags?
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
Come on, give me something to work with here.
She looks up from under her brow.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here, okay?
She turns back to her magazine without waiting for you to respond. Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Do you know the man who died?
Not really.
Not really? Does that mean you knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
How long has it been there?
I don't know, really long.
So what do you think happened?
I don't know.
This is really, really enlightening stuff.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay.
Thank you for your help.
Uh-huh.
Let's leave. Alright. So that was that. So it's almost 5 o'clock. And yeah, I think I'm going to end this episode here. Yeah, we haven't even gotten past the first day yet, and so much stuff has happened. I mean, that was episode 3 here. Is there work? Yeah, I got you. And that's the right to work guy. What else can I examine around here? We can talk to the racist lorry driver. But I'm not really sure where to go from here. We need to get the corpse down from the place, but in order to do that, we need to get talking to the union people. I don't really think there was another good option there. However, anything's possible. Anyway, so I'm going to end this episode here. Yeah, next time we will try to figure out what to do next. Maybe before the end of the day, but I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to be sleeping, so it might be good to figure that out before the end of the day approaches. Either way, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.